Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nana, and today we're back with, I think, the final episode of the Sims 2 University. Our Sims, our family, is off to their final exam, and all but Blossom and Gabby are doing their, well, final exam. We are at our last term, so after this there's nothing to do but to go home and start, I guess, the rest of our lives, which is pretty crazy to me. It feels like I just started this episode a while back, but it's actually been over 2 weeks, which is also kind of crazy. Yeonwoo has graduated. Time to tie up loose ends and maybe throw a graduation party. Yeonwoo finished the semester with a grade of A+. Gabby has an A+. Yo, what is this? Vicky graduated with a grade point average of 3.3, which is pretty good, and we have about 72 hours before we must leave campus, so we have some time to round things off. Yeonwoo doesn't actually want to have a party or throw a party. I guess it doesn't really care about that. But I don't think I'm gonna have him join a Greek house. It's too late for this, and my Sims just never were able. He got a grade point average of 3. It looks like Blossom just came home and she has an A+. Looks like everyone has an A+, which is really surprising. Lynn graduated with a 3.8 average, so she did get the highest of us all. I'm not surprised about that. It reminds me, we've never streaked before. You know what I think we should do? I think we should just celebrate by dropping our clothes. Alright, it's streaking time. Oh, Yeonwoo. Yeonwoo is a party pooper. Oh my, wait, did you see that? Yeonwoo had only eyes for Gabby. He is, wow. Dongsu's like, damn, my girlfriend is crazy. I just had to. He's like, damn, Vicky, I did not want to see your bits. Just have a sense of shame, which is kind of funny, which I didn't expect. I think what I'll do is have a graduation party. I hopefully if we have a graduation party, it doesn't mean we'll have to leave campus straight away. Yeonwoo is actually not interested in this whole party and this whole graduation. Actually, the last semester was like really nice, so he's definitely not that happy to go back. Maybe not as happy as you thought someone might be. Either Lynn or Yeonwoo are really excited, and of course Lynn wants to get a job as a trainer as soon as possible, and then she obviously wants to move out. Wait, what? Oh my god. Oh, right on her nose. Right on her nose. I need to picture this. I don't really know what came over Yeonwoo, but he's definitely not happy. I wouldn't say that her and Yeonwoo are together. I wouldn't say that her and Gabby were ever together. But it was very clear that Yeonwoo got kind of led on by Lynn for a big part. And I know what you're saying. In the last part, Yeonwoo was really over Emmy, like all over Emmy and having a good time. Yeonwoo, that's kind of creepy. Was not necessarily in love, but he had some feelings for Lynn, as he did for Gabby. What's going on? But Yeonwoo suddenly seems really worried about himself and about the future. He's not doing so well, so this man is definitely not happy that he is going back home and that his time at university is coming to an end. Not to mention that he suddenly slapped Lynn in the face. Now, I'm not sure what that is all about. I think there must have been something going on between him, Gabby, and Lynn at one point, and I think he thought that it was all over if he just decided to move on, but clearly the guy had to move on, and he really shouldn't have slapped Lynn like that, but I guess she kind of deserved it. I mean, come on, Lynn has been kind of snuggling with everyone, and I at this point don't really think that he and Lynn are also really compatible, because he is a very loyal sim and he just wants to find love, and Lynn is like all but love. She obviously wants love, but she doesn't necessarily want to settle down. So I definitely think like her time for this kind of drama was coming, and it was definitely meant to happen. Not per se this, but it was definitely meant to happen. He is so incredibly worried. Oh, I feel bad for him. He's so worried about himself. So as Yeonwoo was eating some of his dinner, not Lin, after fucking 14 episodes, I still can't do it. Gabby has decided to join him. Now, you may have noticed a little something about Gabby. She indeed dyed her hair back to blonde, but oh my god, it was so damaged that she had to cut off a lot. But you know what? That is also college. You live, you learn, and you change a little bit. And yes, indeed, I kind of changed them back to how they were in the first part because I wanted to show some growth, but also say that, or not say, but show that even though they changed, they're still the same people, just slightly different. Realizes that if she wants to confess to Yeonwoo, it has to be now or never. In a few hours, or in a few days actually, but he's going to move back to wherever he's from, and they might never see each other again. Like, don't get me wrong, these Sims are obviously friends, but do you keep in touch with all of your friends? Some friends are just not meant to last forever, and despite that Gabby and Yeonwoo have had such a good time, it doesn't mean that they're gonna be friends forever. Like, I cannot know that. I cannot know what their wants are as soon as they have their individual lives. And I know that after college, I think we're all looking forward to time for ourselves. So I don't even think any of these are going to move in together. Now, what I do know is thinking that they might keep in touch one way or another, but even best friends forever can really change. It can all just change. That's just how life is, really. So one of the things that I do think, and I almost know for sure, is that wow, look at this. So Lin and Vicky are actually not super good friends anymore, and neither is she with Yeonwoo, obviously, after what happened. So one of the things I almost know for sure is that Lin and Vicky may not be friends that would last forever. I'm not sure why they're not as good friends, but they just slowly stopped talking so much, and I'm having a feeling that because she did hook up with Armando eventually, perhaps, I don't know if it has something to do with that, or just the fact that Vicky and Lin's personalities ended up being so opposite that it really wasn't really going to ever last really long, which is kind of sad because it was the first friendship I thought was legit, like really, I don't know, set, secure. I really thought these two were gonna last a little bit in days because, like I said, I want this to be the last episode. So what I might do is pause it, speed it, pause it, just so that I can round it off in this episode. Because really, do we need to wait another episode just for two Sims to, you know? No, we don't. Alright, looks like we had a really good party. Guests had a fantastic time, which I'm really happy about as well. Oh my god, what is this? Oh my god, it's a cutscene. No, wait. I don't think I'm ready for this. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't mean for Streaker. I didn't mean for this. Oh my gosh. I have no words. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. You guys, this is happening, right? Oh guys, I'm so sorry. I did not think this was going to happen. More touching moments that I saw was when Vicky was hugging Lin, and I know just a few seconds before that I said that I didn't think that Lin and Vicky were supposed to last, but in the end, when Vicky was embracing Lin, I got a sense of, wow, I guess she really did care. She did mean something to her, and I am a little upset is a big word, but I am a little upset because Vicky just left without telling anyone, and obviously this is like a big deal because these girls have been, I don't know, have been really, really close from day one, and I don't know, it's just bittersweet for her to leave like that. And we don't even have any memories from that, which that is great. Think that Vicky left because really bad at saying goodbye. Vicky's been talking about wanting to become a chef and all, and she's obviously really excited to go back home. So I'm definitely not saying that it's all because saying that Vicky never really expresses much emotions, and I think that she doesn't really want to express that side. Kind of mad that Vicky left because there was something else I really wanted to do that I didn't get a chance to. I wanted to get them all a secondary aspiration. Great, right? The aspirations I want to get for Yeonwoo is a family, not like an extra 1 bar, but you know what, you can actually achieve that if you really want to. So all you have to do is go over here, go to your little mod thing, and then go once, add a 1 slot, and then it should pop up. Wait, let me cancel this. Whenever Yeonwoo wants to, obviously he doesn't have to, but whenever he wants to do it. There we go. And now we have 3 1s, 6 1s, 3 fears, and 2 locks. Lin has the most points, and I also am going to get her a secondary aspiration, though I don't think she's going to be a family sim. I think that knowledge is going to come back. Despite that, she always works hard. I feel like being a hard worker in my mind has something to do with a knowledge aspiration, not necessarily pleasure or fortune. So I'm going to pick that one for her, and we do have points to spend. I think I'll have her, I'll give her work related things. I think she'll do really well. Actually, I also think that, okay, actually, I think I'll give her that. Gapster. Now, Gapster is also, I think, she's a pleasure sim, which now is knowledge, which is kind of interesting. And I don't think she's going to have knowledge forever. So what I want to do is get pleasure back and also add a family aspiration. So I'll do that, and then yeah, why not, I'll do it like this. Yep, that's also a possibility. Let's see if I fucked it up or not. I may have fucked it up. Oopsie. Whatever, we can just reset her and it should all be fine. Well, I don't necessarily need to do that now, right? Do I? Nope. Now as for her, I think that she may be someone that also has a grilled cheese aspiration, just because it's ridiculous, and I want a sim that has something that ridiculous. Bottomless stomach and pain grilled cheese. Super fertility, I don't think she needs that, but let's give her some comfort soup, because why not? That's all her sims done, and I'll just get them an extra 1 because why not? Alright guys, so this is a very unexpected thing, but for some reason Gabby is bugged. Actually, a lot of sims are bugged. There's something with the script of attraction score. I'm not exactly sure what this is. I guess. Well, let me just Google it. But I Googled it. My best to fix that, and I'll be right back. We interrupt your program with a slight detour to fix this fucking annoying problem. If we can fix this. Stick your head in, girl. Stick your head in. Hopefully this works. It worked! She's now a family sim. Woo! But is the problem solved? That's the real question. Do you see that little thing with the bebes? Oh my god. I think it's actually fixed. You guys. Alright, well, here's a mini tutorial. If you ever have a bug like that, stick your head in this. I need to make a tutorial about this, don't I? Yep, I do. I'm gonna milk this shit out. You know how it is. Now, this is obviously not part of the storyline and not part of the plan. This is making the thing even longer than I really wanted it to, but I have 2 hours before I go to bed. So that should be enough time to do this. So yeah, let's go back into the whole story time and wait, hold up. Since I did buy this using Lin's points, I'm gonna put this in Lin's inventory because I feel like she deserves it. So let's go back into the gameplay. Oh, I also maxed up their needs because she was about to die, so that's that. Just as Gabby is leaving, Yeonwoo has showed up in his pajamas, living the good life, wanting to join her, but as she saw him coming, she decided to go ahead and leave and just focus a bit on her homework. Now Blossom is actually also downstairs. I don't know where Lin is. Lin is upstairs just playing, but one of the things I want to do with Lin, now I don't necessarily, this is a whole different topic, but I don't necessarily want to keep Lin here any longer. I do notice that my Sims spending a lot of times in their pajamas. I guess I don't really care about going to class anymore, but I don't want to keep her here necessarily much longer than needed. And there is a really good reason for this. See, she doesn't really have a purpose besides the things that she's done. Now, don't get me wrong, she definitely is a good friend, but she is still a little pissed at Yeonwoo, so like, I don't think they're the bestest friends. And even though she likes Gabby and Blossom a lot, she's definitely not going to stick around for them, you know, to graduate as well and then see them off and then go home. Like, that makes no sense, right? And despite that, she's not looking very much forward to, you know, going, she does know that she has to go home eventually. And there is my victim. Is that Donsul? Not someone else. But you know what? You know what? I don't think I'm going to be able to make her woohoo with 10 different Sims. I don't know if I had a woohoo with Dongsul. I don't think I did. I don't actually know where he is. I think no, that's not Dongsul, is he? I think, wait, might that be him? I actually don't know. Let me check again. Is that Dongsul? No, it's Knut. I think we woohooed with Knut already, but you know what? What's stopping me? I also took out the casual romance mod just for the sake of figuring out the problem. So in case you're wondering where that went, that's where that went. So let's go ahead and make out in his room, of course, because we don't want anyone else to see. Now the jealousy is gonna come back for damn sure. So we gotta be a little bit more stealthy about that, but we're gonna... See, now we can't woohoo anymore. I just be finishing some unfinished business around here, and then because wait, casual. Wait a minute, just a moment. I took out the mod, but it still says casual, so perhaps no, I don't know, whatever. I guess I can take the hot tub away then. He has been wondering about what to do with Yeonwoo, and like I said, she really wants to come clean to him and tell him her feelings, not his feelings. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you your feelings. She's gonna tell him her feelings, and she's not really sure how to do that, and she's approaching it in kind of a jokey manner. And yep, yeah, they're getting it on upstairs. Don't look. Things that strikes me the most about Gabby is that she looks like she has a lot of balls, and she does. But when it comes to this, she's actually very sensitive. So I think I'm gonna keep it very small and just, you know, kind of appreciate it and be like, you know, I'm gonna miss you, you know, like, you've become such a good friend, and, you know, maybe a little more than a friend, and I kind of, you know, really like you. And of course, he's very appreciative of that. He's like, I really like you too, Gabby. Like, you know that we're really good friends, and like, I definitely cannot like imagine my life without you. We should totally like remain good friends. He wants to actually talk to her. Sometimes we'll get a couple of these in, right? Yeah, he's like, you're like such a good friend, right? Like, you've helped me through thick and thin. We've done a lot of fun things together, and maybe we've been a little too close, but maybe we could become more than friends, Yeonwoo. Maybe we can actually, like, you know. Wait, he wants to flirt with her. I'm gonna lock this shit. He's like, yeah, okay. See, how am I gonna go about this? Like, one part of me says Yeonwoo would perhaps, based on his wants, really get with her, but at the same time, I don't think he would, because he also has this crush on Loyal, and he feels like if this happened perhaps a little earlier, he would have been more interested in the offer, even though it was a little, I don't know, but whatever he just said, she's not okay. She's not happy with it, but he's like trying to lighten the mood and kind of take a little bit like, hey, don't take it too personal, girl. I think he should caress her cheek, but just of the purpose of making her like feel a little better about herself. I mean, like you're such a sweet person, like, don't get me wrong, like, you mean a lot to me, but oh my heart. Okay, so look, I swear I did not change anything, right? I definitely did not change a single shit here, but his ones are suddenly full of Gabby, and Gabby's ones are not necessarily full of him. She just wanted to confess, and that's what she's doing. For the rest, she has to focus on her, like, on her semester, which she hasn't really done anything for yet. But Yeonwoo has all of a sudden these wants about her, and I feel like how am I gonna interpret this? Like, he didn't expect her to fall in love with him, but he knew she liked him, and he definitely knew from his own perspective that he liked her probably more than he should as well, just for someone as a friend and for casual, hooking up. So he definitely knew there was something in him that wanted more and that saw more, and part of him is like, wow, she really does like me, like there's a chance, and he feels super good about that, and it opens up this whole world of wants and wishes, right? But one of his fears is to be enemies with Emmy. So he at one point can totally understand his feelings, and he's definitely like I do like you, like I really do like you. I'm gonna peck her. I really do like you, Gabby, and I think we could have something together. And he's probably getting into it a little too much, and probably touching her a little too much, and doing a little too much with her. Just being himself just for a moment, and letting himself do what he really wants. But he does not want to hurt Emmy, so I think he would kind of tell her, look, I really, really, really do like you, but despite that they're doing all these crazy things, this is what they're saying. Despite that I really like you, Gabster, I can't right now. I can't. Let's just say that this is their way of disagreeing. I don't know. Sometimes I wish my Sims actually expressed it. What? Okay, well, here I am making a whole storyline about how I believe that he can't betray Emmy, and here he is just snogging her. just like that. What he should do? Oh, I know what he's gonna do. He is probably gonna do something he's going to regret, and he's going to just do whatever his heart wants tonight. And then I think when the morning comes and when he's about to leave, maybe he should tell Gabby the truth. Or maybe he shouldn't tell Gabby the truth. Maybe this is just a perfect opportunity for them to just test the relationship, and maybe instead he should call Emmy and tell Emmy that they're not meant to be together. Choices. Now this is still a college let's play, and we do have 2 Sims that still need to graduate. I'll do my best. That's, oh my god, no, he's mad. You know what? I don't know what's up with Yeonwoo and Lin at the moment. They have beef. They have really big beef. I didn't know it was this bad, but they have big beef together. Knut is here to save the day and make everyone feel better, right? But the guy that I want the most is this dude. Where's Dongsul? I know he lives here. I know he does. There he lives here. I wonder if he's in his room. Let's go find out, right? Let's do that. Oh fuck, we're making bigger beef now. Oh Lord. Are you seriously going to look? Do these two not care about each other? Is there something I'm missing here? Lin has no shame. No shame, Lin. So we should call her. Oh, how many Sims she's had now? She has 3 loves at once. She had a Wongso? I don't know what I was gonna say about that, but yeah, she's had a lot of people. Now maybe I can milk out another dude, but then we have to find someone and talk to him continuously. Maybe she can woohoo with a girl. No, she's not into that. I don't think she is. Let me check her. Yeah, oh yeah, she's totally into males. That's for damn sure. So Yeonwoo just invited over, what's her name again? Me, and it looks like he's going straight for the whistle. It's bird twinning, right? Awkward. Which even more awkward is that Gabby is just standing there like, oh hello. But one thing I really wanted to do was talk with Emmy, and I want to figure out what his plans are. Now I know that he doesn't mean to hurt anyone. Like I know this because I've been playing with him, and based on his character, he just doesn't really seem like the type that would really, intentionally hurt someone, besides Lin apparently. I don't know. I don't really know who he's going to pick, because I think he might be a little confused I think his heart probably wants Gabby one way or another. But then he recently finally found this girl that really cares about him, and he feels like he almost owes it to her to stay with her. And he does truly like her, so it's not even against his will, it's just he doesn't know what to do, who to pick. So right now he's talking and trying to figure out like what his heart desires, and based on his wants, I think I'll make some form of decision, honestly. But at this point, I kind of feel like he should stay with Emmy, and this may come of a shock, obviously. I mean, she just confessed, and he's like obviously was into her and all of that. But I think that he should stay away from her, because he has this girl now, and he obviously liked Gabby, even though he was pursuing this girl. So even though he felt like I probably had no chance, it was never going to work, right? He still pursued Emmy, knowing how he really felt about Gabby. And just because Gabby has confessed now, shouldn't necessarily mean that now he has to go for her, because now he already found someone that fits into his life perfect. And yeah, maybe now he has two girls that fit into his life perfectly the way that he wants it, but doesn't mean he has to shove Emmy aside, right? Like, she accepted him for who he was almost instantly and called him up and took care of him. So it's very hard for me to say, because I know that I really want him and Gabby to get together, but he truly really is in love with her. He can't. He really wants her in his life. So there's no way in hell that yeah, he's gonna choose Gabby over this girl. And as much as it breaks his heart, because in a way Gabby was his first love, his first real love here, it doesn't mean that this is the right time for this. Like, I honestly think if Gabby had confessed to him before he met Emmy, he probably would have easily made a decision to pursue this relationship and try it out and see if there's actually more than friends, or that they're just really attracted to one another, and then I could start his company, but there really is no future for them, like, as a family. Now, I think it would be unwise to drop one girl just to pursue a relationship with someone you're not even sure about. We can't know what happens in the future. So yeah, this is really it. Like, I'm sorry, but I found someone else, and I'm sorry for leading you on yesterday and perhaps giving you the intention that I was going to pick you. And look at her mouth. She's like, yeah, I totally understand. Yeah, even though she had a shocked face, like, yeah, I totally understand. No, it's all right. I understand. Like, she seems like a really nice girl. I saw her around with you last time, and I had a feeling that you may have, started something with her, but I still wanted you to know how I feel about you, because you're such a good friend. And her final goodbye, just like that. And I know for a fact that Gabby in this moment probably wishes more than anything to just run away and be done with college. But yeah, what is there to do? She can't go, but the person that can go is Yeonwoo. I think that this is where it ends, and since they said their goodbyes so well, I think it's more than fair. Bad for her, because she came out of the room and she was like, can't she even see shit? Well, let's just pretend she can see shit, because I'm pretty sure as soon as they romantically hug, she's seeing more shit than, maybe not, maybe the door's in a way. I don't really know how that works, but I wanted her to see. Alright, so I definitely think that this is something that was needed. She needed to see him and Emmy together. I feel so bad for her. I wish that Sims 2 was letting his cue to leave. I think at this point it would be best if Lin is smooching up with Armando. I am not sure what he's planning or plotting or whatever, but Armando is definitely not husband material, as we know, so I'm really happy that Vicky got rid of him. But damn, Lin has been Lin has gone on this romantic rampage this entire fucking let's play, and I do love her because she's just like a she grew from like this insecure person to like this strong, I'm gonna literally fuck everyone on this campus kind of girl, which there's nothing wrong with, I guess, but it's just, I don't know, it's quite different. That's for sure. The last few minutes with the three of us, well, Lynn is in bed, but you know, I guess Lynn is a different story after all. Both Blossom, Gabby, and Yeonwoo have decided to sit together and enjoy some of the last minutes together before Yeonwoo decides to take off. Now he's leaving in the middle of the night because that's just what he's, well, that's what he's into really. And he, I guess, even though Gabby, I know for a fact Gabby's really heartbroken. Like, she's really, really, really upset about everything that's happened and kind of upset about this lost chance, but life goes on, you know, and I know that Gabby eventually will move on and she'll probably cry a lot when Yeonwoo's gone, but at the same time, this was her best friend, or still is her best friend, and there's something bittersweet about this moment where she really wants to cry and be sad about the time that she won't be able to spend with him, but at the same time she's also really sad about the time that she did spend with him and it's coming to an end. And it's like, maybe okay, you know what, fuck it, it's not even my Sims. I am really sad about that, okay? That's the real truth. That's the real tea. It's me, okay? It's me. But I'm really happy that we have at least Blossom to keep Gabby company, because before Yeonwoo and Blossom came here, it would have just been purely, you know, Gabby. So been a little sad. So it's our last minute. It's coming to an end really soon, and I guess we're gonna get another cutscene, which is really cute. Oh, I'm really happy for that. But yeah, these are what are they talking about in their final minutes together? Blossom is talking about books, which is not surprising at all. Now Gabby's talking about books and music. Oh, she wants to play guitar perhaps, or is that a violin? I'm not exactly sure. Yeonwoo is like, I kind of like the violin. I actually like statues of naked men better than anything. I just love those. She's like, yeah, I guess I love those too, surely, but I like painting as well. Painting reminds me of Vicky. Oh yeah, I like painting too. Oh, say goodbye. Oh my god. Wow. A streaker, huh? Always that streaker. Thing is, what strikes me the most about this cutscene is that he and Blossom, like Blossom and him were the two that were in his final video, which makes me sadder than anything else because I honestly thought it would be Gabby, and I think that really just shows how it's come to be. Oh my god, she's actually here just... Oh, I feel bad. Oh my god, it's gone. Oh my god, she's like, I confessed to Yeonwoo today. I told him I loved him. And she's not crying, obviously, because she doesn't look affected at all. But let's just say she's really affected by this, and the Sims are just lacking in emotion like I am. I thought maybe we would still remain best friends after this and be as close as we are, but I guess everything changed after this. Sure how to feel. But you know, I know Blossom would have said something like, you know, life works in strange ways, and I've come to really understand and like you a lot, Gabby, and if there's anything you ever need from me, you can always call me. Like, I genuinely really like you as a person, and I don't think that's going to change anytime soon, besides the fact that my Sims will never fucking eat together. That's a whole other issue. I think that Gabby perhaps just wants to be alone right now, so I'm gonna send her off to bed, because, you know, that's... So I have to. Are there already new occupants? Oh my, that's so weird as well. Oh my god. Anyway, so we have our exams in a few hours. I think I've done pretty well. I think I'm not even gonna bother more for a score. Lynn. Now Lynn, I want to go and have her leave as well. I was going to wait a little longer, but I actually think that I'll have her say goodbye and probably leave as well. I'll probably do it now. Let's just have her. Actually, you always have to wait like 10 minutes, so I'll probably have her call now, get the party starting, and then leave, right? Actually, Lynn took so long that she has to leave campus in 6 hours, so I guess she doesn't get to she doesn't get to do the whole party. So yeah, that's that. So no party for Lynn. This is surely a special way to end something, but Lynn decided to just let off some steam. I don't know what the girls were thinking, but they were like, shall we just jump? Shall we just be crazy? Shall we just like do everything we haven't done in this last moment? And they were like, heck yeah. So I want to have the girls stay here until Lynn is forced to move out, which is in about, I think 30 sim seconds. So let me see if they'll actually stay here for another 30 seconds. Looks like it is. Okay, we're so close. Because I don't want them to go to college. Yeah, I know they have their exam, which is like pretty bad if they miss it, but let's see. It's high time that Lynn got back to the real world. She just ages up like that. There's no cutscene. That's really disappointing. Okay, well, let's quickly go to her final exam then. Jeez. I really thought there was gonna be something big, but no, there's nothing. Well, oh, goodbye. Goodbye, world. See you never. Had so much fun. Fucking everyone. Then there were 2 sims left. Gabby has graduated with a C, which is a 3.2 average, which I don't even think is that bad, honestly. And then, and Blossom has also graduated with a 3.4, which is also not that bad. Now, honestly, I'm not gonna wait a ton of time because this part is already like way too long to get them all off campus. So let's just throw that party, burr. Let's just throw that party and get it done. We have some 3 minutes left. What are we gonna do for those 3 minutes? I honestly don't freaking know. See, at this point, what do you talk about? You're all leaving. You're all going your separate ways. I guess there really isn't much to talk about. You know, it's the end, right? It's the end of everything, and you may never see these people again, and that's completely fine. But I don't know. I believe her on her word when she says that she's gonna stay in touch. And I honestly think that these two, they might be best friends forever. I don't know, Blossom doesn't seem like the type that would say something and not mean it. I think she actually does mean it. And I'm kind of sad in a way because am I the only one that's really sad about this? Yeah, I'm probably the only one really sad about this, but there's lots of things we didn't get a chance to do in this Let's Play, but there's also a lot that we did do, and I'm actually really fucking happy. Oh, there it comes. Oh, I want her to stay here. It's like your last time with like the last day with your friend, but I guess Mr. William Williamson came in between, and I'm really curious as to what's going to happen with William Williamson. It's not going too good this farewell, huh? But I guess that's farewells for you. They're never that great. Regretting that Gabby never really had a relationship here with a girl. I really need to explore that path in the next episode. Aww. Oh, she's ready. She's more ready than anyone else. That's it. There she goes. Saying goodbye to the last person, and it feels so fucking weird. It feels so fucking weird. And you know what the sad part is that she doesn't even want to throw a party. She has nobody to celebrate it with, and she has nowhere really to go. Yeah, of course she can go home, but after all that's happened, she's, I think, more so looking into other places, other options. And you know, I actually really like her story, and I think that she's come a long way, and I think this is like a fitting ending, I guess, to it all. I mean, she was one of the first Sims that I don't know, I just had, and fell in love with, and I can't really. She's my favorite character, for to say the least. So, yeah, we're not gonna have a fancy old whole party and whatever. Not. We're gonna keep it very casual and just leave. And if we wanted to throw a party, we really can't have a party. So, I guess we'll have her get some food and then probably leave early in the morning. I honestly really enjoyed this Let's Play, guys. I wonder what you guys think of it. I hope you like it. I enjoyed myself a lot. So I definitely want to say thank you guys so much for watching this Let's Play, and let me know if there is perhaps more you want to see, maybe like an after series. I'm not sure. All good things come to an end, right? Which is so fucking cliche, but it's so true. I don't know. Maybe I went a bit too deep into all these thoughts, but you know what? A lot has happened. Let me know what your favorite moments were. I think any moment that involved slapping was my favorite moment. So, but yeah, I'm like, we can't really go. I think we could, like, we can't throw a party. So do we just have to wait, or is there a way for us to trigger this, or am I like? Are you really gonna tell me I'm stuck, right? I'm stuck here until there we go, 2 hours before moving out. We even make friends here. Well, we hate Laura, you know. Should we slap her just because we can? Let's fight her. Actually, no, let's just not even go there. But yeah, you guys, this is it. This is our last girl. Maybe we should take a picture just in case my thumbnails options are very limited, but this is probably going to be flagged as porn, right? Yeah, for sure. YouTube is like, titty. Alrighty, guys, it is almost time. Actually, a matter of fact, it is time. It's time for us to leave. Oh my god. Gabby is evolving. Gabby is digivolving. This is the last controllable sim. Click yes to continue and move the sim from this lot and reset it. Click no to return. I think I'll say yes. I think that's how it works. Let's see what she turns into, what she wears after this. You know what? I wouldn't say this for every sim, but I definitely think that she's the type of person that definitely would wear this. And she has, oh, too soon, who just wasn't ready to grow. Oh, she has, oh, she really was not happy to grow up. But you know, after all this happened on college or during college, I can imagine. It's just a bit of, she's an interesting one. She wants to get a pet. I think I'll lock the pet because I think that that's certainly something she has to go. But yeah, that's our university Let's Play, guys. I'm not gonna milk it out any longer because it's fucking long. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video, you guys. Bye.